One, your woman needs to feel like a partner and not a participant in the relationship. Why is that so critical? Because as men, we're trained to be protectors and providers, and we have this desire to lead. We still have a co-pilot. We have someone that we've chosen to be with if we're married or exclusively dating. And when we choose our woman, we're saying, hey, we're doing this together. A woman doesn't want to feel like she's one of the kids. She doesn't want to feel like she has to come to you. She wants to feel like there's a partnership and you're both collectively making the decisions. I'm going to give you a couple examples. A lot of relationships now include blended families where you may have children from an external relationship. I had a couple I'm dealing with, and the male partner has a son by another female, and he's now currently engaged and they're in premarital counseling. The son shares time with him and his fiance and his birth mother. So the mother has notified the father that the son needs to go to some counseling because they have some issues or concerns. The father, he's vested. He wants to do everything for his son. So the birth mother says to the father, hey, the therapist suggested that we do co-parenting courses. He's on the board, like, hey, yeah, great, let's do it. Sign me up. He then goes to his fiance and says, hey, baby, I'm going to do co-parenting courses with my son's mother, just letting you know. And she goes, hold on, slow down. I'm also a co-parent too. This needs to be a dialogue. And he says, well, it's my son. I'm doing what I want to do. And I commend the father for being involved. I commend the father for wanting to do everything he can for his son. But through counseling, he was able to understand and learn that when you're in a relationship with a committed partner, a woman needs to feel involved. It's kind of like when you have a field day in school, you got your ankle tied to another partner, and if that partner tries to outrun you, you're going to fall, and vice versa. That's what marriage commitments look like. So he was able to understand that it wasn't the fact that the decision was wrong, it needed to include his partner. Another piece, money. This is huge. When you are the breadwinner as a man, you might look at the fact that you're bringing in revenue. Money in a capitalistic society in America is very important. I get that. But let's use math here for a second. If you go to an 8-hour job per day, 8 hours a day, and put your work in, maybe even 12 hours, you put the work in, and your wife or your female partner is responsible for taking care of the home, and she chooses to do a part of support by ensuring that dinner's made, the homework for kids are done, pick up, drop off, ensuring that chores are done, grocery shopping, all the different tasks that the house needs to provide and support itself. And you go to 8 hours a day to make the income, and you don't do any dishes, you don't do any help with the kids, and then you go home and watch TV, and then at the end of the night, you try to initiate sex and wonder why she's like, no, I'm tired. Making the money is great, but there still needs to be a partner feel in terms of being a participant. So her job, you mean to tell me, is 24 hours. She's getting up when the kids are sick or when they need some comfort at night, and you're still sleeping. She's making sure all your meals are made. She's making sure all your laundry and your drawers are washed. 24 hours a day. So we got 8 hours where you bringing in money, and she worked for 24 hours, and we find balance in that as a man by saying, I make the money. Nah, get out of here with that. At the end of the day, you and your partner need to have a discussion to ensure that both of you are participants and you're equal partners. Time included. Time included. And a lot of men come to counseling and they'll be frustrated because they're like, I make all this money. My wife, she doesn't have to worry about making money, She still got a job. She still have responsibilities. She can't let those responsibilities go. She don't get a day off. She don't get a coffee break. And then we would nudge the wife, hey, you want some sex? No, I'm tired. So I tell men, and this is going to be in a future video, I tell men, the way you get to have sex with your wife consistently is have the dialogue about what she needs to feel like that partner and be a participant in the marriage collectively with you versus some outside resource. And that's something that a lot of men tend to miss.